Hi guys, and welcome back to Kellie TV. So if you haven't already figured out by my name, Kellie TV, I'm a pretty big fan of television. There are a lot of shows that I watch, and I'm always on the lookout for a new exciting series. So that's when I heard about True Detective starring two awesome actors, Matt McConaughey and Woody Harrelson. I was super excited and my hopes were very high. So when I started watching this season, I was kind of meh about the whole thing because to me it was pretty slow and I started to get pretty bored, and I honestly was not looking forward to watching it. And I was watching it live every Sunday, and I was just starting to think, I don't know if I really like this series. But then I was doing some online research, and I heard that the series was inspired by a piece of literature called The King in Yellow. And I love any kind of show that alludes to literature. I like clever writing, and I appreciate the fact that the person who put this show together was trying to use symbolism from his inspiration from another novel from many years ago. So I was all of a sudden intrigued, and I thought, you know what, this show may surprise me. I had read a lot of online theories, and people were thinking that perhaps one of the two main characters were actually one of the bad guys, or maybe some of the characters that we had become familiar with would be involved in this, and they would turn out to be crooked characters. So I got super excited. I started researching it, and I was looking forward to it every Sunday. And so I was getting my hopes up for this season finale, and my hopes were quickly dashed. I thought this season finale was very boring. I thought it was super predictable. There was no mystique. There was no exciting ending. And, the thing about this series is it's not going to have the same characters every year. So next year, Woody Harrelson and Matt McConaughey aren't even going to be in the show, and I'm not even sure if it's going to be in a different location. I've heard online that it's going to be a different storyline and a different location. So the story is essentially over. Now, why do I think that True Detective Season 1 was a failure? Well, because they revealed the serial killer, and I don't care about this man at all. And when it's a show like this, when you're trying to figure out who is the bad guy or who are the bad people, I think it means more to the viewers when it's someone that you already know, whether you've suspected them as being bad from the beginning or you're totally blown away by the fact that they are the bad guy. Like this guy, I guess he was in that very first episode of Season 1, the guy with the scars, the guy that's the Yellow King, but I don't really care anything about him. And the sad thing was I didn't really care enough about the main two characters, about McConaughey and Harrelson's characters, and honestly, I started thinking about it, and since both of them were stabbed in the season finale, if one of them had died, I don't think I would have been sad. And therefore, I think that the show, at least Season 1, has been a failure because I don't care enough about the characters, and I don't even care if the main characters die. I wouldn't be upset about that, and to me that's a huge problem. However, I realize I'm in the minority because I went to True Detective's Facebook page and I read comment after comment thinking that this show was just amazing and some of the best TV that there's been in years, and people can't wait until the next season. And I have a few friends who agree with me, but I'm kind of wondering what you think, because honestly I'm not going to watch Season 2. I don't care that it's a new storyline and new actors, and they had two really good actors, and I just think they misused them. I don't think, I really was upset. It really bothered me. I thought a lot about it last night after watching the finale, and I feel like I wasted my time. Of course, I chose to do that, but I just really feel like my time was wasted. So what are your thoughts? Did you love True Detective like the majority of people that I'm hearing from online? Or do you agree with me in some ways where you think you just weren't satisfied? Or maybe you like the series but you didn't like the finale? I would love to hear from you. Also, tell me what shows you're obsessed about right now, because I'm looking for some really good new shows, maybe shows that have been on for a few seasons. I can always catch up on Netflix, so let me know because I need some new shows. A lot of my faves have totally ended, and some of them that I was into, I don't want to watch the next season, so I'm always looking for new shows. And please remember to thumbs up this video if you want to see more reviews of shows weekly. And what kind of shows do you want to see reviews on? Tell me what shows that you love. Maybe I'll start watching them if I already don't, and I can start doing weekly reviews on your fave shows. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.